this video, we are going to take a look at how we can create OpenAPI specification from Shadow API and how we can tag schema or an existing data dictionary data model to a response or a request from a resource which is already documented, so that the response is also documented and is centralized in APIwiz API data dictionary. So let's take a look at it. First, you have to head over into the traffic tab and Shadow APIs. Please note that the Shadow APIs are the ones which do not have an active API specification attached to it. So in order to create that specification, click on this button. Here you'll be able to select few API operations based on which you will be able to create the specification. So let's select all these APIs related to cars and click on this button. Once you select and shortlist the APIs, you can remove few of them from here or click on this plus button again to select net new APIs. Once this list is finalized, you have to click on each operation and select one transaction. As soon as you select it, the detail of that transaction will be visible here. You can decrypt and see the payload as well. As you can see on the top left, I have already selected one transaction here, so it has turned green. Like this, I have to select transaction for each of them. Now that I have selected one transaction for each of them, I can proceed to create an OpenAPI specification. But before that, we can see this response tab and decrypt the response here. And if I click on sync schema option, the system scans the official list of data models and gives you the data model which is likely to be associated with this payload. Here I can see that this payload response is matching with this error schema at a 75% match. I can click on this edit and select the revision 2, which is 100% match with this payload. And once I have selected this, I can go back and this is now selected as an official schema for this payload. Now that I have attached the schema or the data model to this response, I can click on proceed. On this page, you have to first name the OpenAPI specification that you are creating. First, you have to decide whether you want to create a new one or combine with an existing one. In case you are combining it with existing OpenAPI specification, you have to select that API and the revision. But let's create a net new API. Now that I have selected all the details, I can click on load preview and I will be able to see the OpenAPI specification generated. As we can see, the request body is referencing components which is attached from our data dictionary schema. In case you want to generate few descriptions and extra details, you can click on this enhance with AI button where you will be able to see enhanced version of this OpenAPI specification. You can click on this use button and it will get replaced here. As we can see, the description that was absent earlier now is attached and all the description, minute details of the OpenAPI specification is already added. I can also suggest I want to add description which are use case based and send it to the AI. Till the AI is generating, you can find that the description here is very simple. As you can see, compared to the previous description, here the description is longer and more detailed and use case based. You can click on this and click on save. Once you save it, now the OpenAPI specification is successfully generated.